Good evening, Goldock Academy, and welcome to our Sports Awards banquet. I know that we all want to be gathered here in the gym together for this annual tradition. Unfortunately, I know we can't all be together, but I'm here representing all of our student athletes here in a quiet gym. I wish it was bustling with fans and activity and everything else, but we are dealing with the realities of the moment. I hope, though, that for all of our student athletes, that the spirit of athleticism and teamwork and all the great things that come with sports is not lost during this hiatus. There are so many things for our student athletes to be proud of, their accomplishments on and off the fields. And I hope that every one of the students and parents who are watching tonight know just how truly proud we all are of each and every one of you every single day. These last months have been difficult, but I do hope that there has still been sports in your lives that have helped to keep you together and keep you positive about what's to come. I want to give a special thanks tonight to Mr. Kozar, our athletic director extraordinaire. He keeps everything running so smoothly. Without him, this athletic program could not be the amazing thing that it is. So thank you, Mr. Kozar. Thank you to Mr. Herskowitz, Ms. Himmelstein, all of our coaches, all of our teachers, everyone who supports our student athletes along the way. And a special thanks to those people, student athletes who are sitting next to you right now, your parents, who drive you and schlep you and take you all over the place and sit in the bleachers and cheer you on. Give them a special thanks as well for all of their support. Of course, though, we could not do any of this without our students representing us so beautifully out on the sports fields and courts, and for that, I say thank you. This night is about you, about your accomplishments. There will be the individual awards. There will also be those awards that we recognize teams, and I hope that everybody walks away with a great sense of pride, knowing that you tried your hardest, that you went out and played hard every single night, and just did your absolute best for Goldock Academy. Go Roadrunners!
Good evening. Welcome, Goldock Academy, to our virtual Sports Awards celebration. I hope that you are all healthy and safe in your homes. We had a great fall and winter athletic season with continued higher than national average participation. It always makes me so proud to say that. This year we witnessed in our gym and playing fields some terrific competition, some nail-biting finishes, and even some milestone moments that we will never ever forget. I'd like to thank the students for their eagerness and passion to participate in after-school sports. Thank you to the parents for your flexibility throughout the seasons and your continued support of our athletic program. Thank you to our teachers for your flexibility and your understanding of our student athletes, late evening, night games, and all the challenges that come along with the busy sports practice and game schedule. Thank you so much. A big thank you to our dedicated coaches for an excellent year. Each of you plays a vital role in the success of GOA athletics, and you provide an experience for our athletes that they'll carry for a lifetime. Thank you so much to all the coaches for their hard work and dedication on and off the playing fields and courts. Very much appreciated. As you can imagine, putting together a sports awards ceremony takes the hard work of several people. I would like to thank Adam Shapiro, Jordan Herskowitz, Jamie Himmelstein, Gail Shapiro, Glenn Slavin, Jeff Watson, my fellow teaching colleagues in the PE department, Rob Cohen, Sandy Pionin, Anat Niv. Big thank you to Michelle Landau and Tamar Aryeh for your help and willingness to get the senior banners made for this terrific class of 2020. Thank you all so much for your help and guidance. Very much appreciated. Thank you. Tonight, we celebrate all of our student athletes for another great year. While we didn't get a chance to have a full spring season, I want to recognize all of our spring athletes who were eager and ready to go, but unfortunately we weren't able to have the season. We have a great lineup tonight. You'll get a chance to hear from our student athletes, our coaches, and a few surprises along the way. While tonight is a celebration of all of our student athletes, some students will be recognized with awards for their contributions to their teams. Students will receive certificates in the mail and trophies at a later date. Be sure to follow along with the program that was sent out in today's email. Mazel tov, big mazel tov to all our athletes, all our student athletes. Let the Sports Awards virtual edition begin.
Hey there, it's Mia Hamm. I wanted to give a special shout out to the Golda Ak Academy Sports Awards recipients. Congratulations on an amazing year, and just remember there is no substitute for hard work and preparation. Take care, be safe, and congratulations.
Hi, I'm Mr. H.
And I'm Ms. H, and we're here to wish you a mazel tov on an amazing year of Roadrunner athletics.
A job well done to all of our student athletes. And even though the spring season didn't turn out the way we planned, we know everyone's been staying active while at home. Right, Ms. Himmelstein?
Bring it on. Are you kidding me? I'm here. Nice. Safe. All right, bring it on. Oh, what kind of pitch is that? What? Are you trying to hit me? Mr. Moskowitz! Right, action. All right, Mr. Herskowitz, bring it on.
Shalom Kulam. Ani Aryeh Lev. I'm Jonah.
Ve'ani Yaakov. I am Ben.
I've been doing Golda Ak Sports since 6th grade. I was on the basketball team that year and on the tennis team. Since then, I've done tennis every single year. And then I did volleyball for 2 years in middle school, and I ran cross country for 4 years, and I kept up the tennis. So I've really always had sports as an essential element of my Gold Ock time.
I've also played sports my entire Gold Ock career. In middle school, I was on the volleyball and baseball team, and in high school, I was on the basketball and baseball team. Also, I played gym hockey very competitively. When I first got the email asking me to do the Vartora for the Sports Awards, I was honestly a little bit surprised. While I'd been part of the Golda Ock sports community my whole career at Golda Ock, I had honestly never been that involved in tefillah. As many of you know, I was not a very active participant and honestly got in trouble a lot.
And so as Ben and I set out to write this Vartora, we had to ask some of our friends and family what prayer meant to them and how they connected to Judaism. And, you know, a lot of the answers we got really resonated with Ben and I, but not necessarily from experiences we had in tefillah, but actually through experiences we had with Golda Ock sports.
When Joe and I were playing sports, we experienced a greater sense of community and a greater purpose. We were playing for the team as a whole, not just for ourselves, in addition to having a break from the world. Similarly, tefillah is a community-building activity where you're praying to God for a greater purpose than just yourself. Many people also use tefillah as a way to get a break from the world.
When we looked at this week's Haftorah, we found another link between Judaism and sports. This week's portion is about Samson, a man with superhuman strength and super long hair. At one point, his hair is cut off by his lover Delilah, and he actually loses all of his superhuman strength as well. So Samson prays to God to get his strength back for one more time, and God grants it to him.
Jonah and I are done with Golda Ock sports, and we were both a little bit worried about losing that sense of community, sense of a purpose greater than yourself, and a break from the outside world that came through playing sports.
Ben and I are both genuinely optimistic that Judaism might be a way to help fill the void that GOA Sports is leaving.
All right, Gold Ock Academy. This shot's for you. I know if it goes in, it is a sign of good things to come in the months and years ahead.
Haley and I were both so grateful to be honored at the GOA Sports Awards.
It was an honor to be recognized for teamwork and leadership and to be sitting in a room with all the other amazing student athletes.
It was a great opportunity for us to learn how we can continue to support our community and teams.
We would like to thank our coaches, Mr. Cohen, Coach John, and Coach Aaron, for giving and presenting the awards to us and guiding us on and off the field.
We would also like to thank our parents and teammates for always supporting us.
And lastly, thank you to Unico for this experience.
What's going on, everybody? This is Curtis Granderson, and this message is going out to the amazing Roadrunners of the Golda Ak Academy. Congratulations on your amazing seasons and all the runners out there getting out there, pushing their bodies to the limit and continuing to make themselves the best that they can be. Hey, I know we're in some crazy times right now, and even this banquet has to be virtual. But keep in mind, you are all doing amazing things. One, keeping yourself in shape, and two, motivating people out there. I know where I'm at here in Chicago, a lot of people have taken to the streets, running, walking, exercising during these crazy times, and I'm sure the same thing is holding true with all of you in New Jersey. Your motivations, your leaders, and people see you out there going, hey, I want to be like that. Those runners are doing great things. I want to follow in their footsteps. So even though we can't have banquets right now, we can't celebrate all our amazing accomplishments, don't forget that people are looking at you, people are modeling after you and trying to be in shape just like you. So continue to stay positive. Things will turn here soon. Best of luck with everything that you do. Stay safe. And again, this is Curtis Granderson to all the GOA coaches, administrators, staff, and runners. Congratulations and best of luck.
First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Kozar for this opportunity. It is an honor to speak in front of the people that have watched me grow since 6th grade. It was a great privilege for me to have been a part of the Golda Ak Academy athletics program for the past 7 years. While reflecting on this time, I was able to realize how special being on these teams was to me. What stood out to me about Golda Ak athletics is that my teammates were the kids I grew up with. I have known them since either freshman year, 6th grade, or in most cases, kindergarten. For example, Asaf and I have played sports together since we were 4 years old. Being a part of this community meant being able to learn and grow as players and people together. The bonds we share are what made the chemistry of our teams so great. In addition to being able to learn from my friends, there were many valuable life lessons that I learned on and off the fields and court from my coaches and teammates. When I was in 6th grade, I was definitely not the best basketball player. In fact, I did not even play in the games that Sandy would stage at halftime for the kids that barely played. Unfortunately, I was not making it any easier for myself. I initially blamed Coach Sandy, instead of following his example to take the time to improve my game. Because of that, I remained on the bench for the majority of my time in middle school basketball. However, as time went on, I realized that the only way to get minutes was to put in the work. It was then that I really bought into Sandy's coaching style. From there, I devoted my time to improving my knowledge and skills. I felt that my efforts paid off as I was able to play a significant role in our team by the end of my 8th grade season. We even won some nail biters, and I was given the Coaches Award, which I took great pride in as it showed me that my effort was noticed. As I moved on to JV and then to varsity, I was driven by the competition. We always played with high intensity, and using Sandy's model, we played our hearts out. Sandy taught me work ethic. By the time I was a senior, I had put everything I had into the team. I had really started to appreciate the lesson that Sandy taught me when I noticed it had been translating to other parts of my life as well. Going into junior year, I'd really wanted to raise my grades. I credit the work ethic that I gained from Sandy and the basketball team for giving me the discipline and the will to work as hard as I could to reach my goal. I began to take inspiration from all the sports teams, even ones I was not a part of, such as watching the way the girls' soccer team, led by Mr. Cohen, trained. Just by watching their dedication, I gained motivation for myself. This is just one of the many ways that sports at Golda Ak can affect one's life as a whole. The athletics at GOA didn't just teach me work ethic, it also taught me leadership. I was given an excellent example by those who came before me. I still vividly remember when I was in 6th grade, the future 2020 salutatorian himself, Nadav Soudry, was on the soccer team. At the time, however, Nadav had very little experience playing soccer, and he often had a hard time being on our team. One day, we were running laps around the field, and Nadav had fallen behind the rest of the team. Everyone else kept running, except for team captain Elijah Tatel, who tailed off and began to run with Nadav, giving him the support he needed. Elijah's actions that day inspired me, and I realized how important it is for teammates to have each other's backs. One of the many personal examples for me was freshman year. I was on junior varsity basketball, shooting around, when the star of the varsity team, Alex Moskowitz, started getting my rebounds. At first, I was confused because I thought I should have been getting rebounds for him, but Alex told me to keep shooting. He was helping me do what I needed to do, which was work on my game. His leadership gave me the confidence to feel good about how I play and to not be afraid to ask for help. Yet, at the same time, I was humbled because I felt that I should then pay that gesture forwards to those younger than me. I am so grateful for the example that was set for me, and I have tried my best to follow in those footsteps and to be a great leader for my teammates as well. I was able to use those lessons to help my teammates throughout my time at the upper school, but I really felt I could make an impact when I was named captain of the varsity baseball team my junior year. I worked as hard as I could to incorporate both the work ethic I learned from Sandy and the leadership I learned from my older teammates to really help the team compete. My goal was to make the baseball team just as competitive as the basketball team. Coach Kozar had all of us on the same page. We were all so passionate about it, yet at the same time, we were always trying to support our younger teammates and each other. Our goal was to win the division. Sadly, we did not reach our goal. However, we had some amazing experiences along the way, such as back-to-back walk-offs to start our season and an immaculate performance by Jonah Bieber as he pitched a perfect game, later dubbed by Mr. Curson as Jonah's Gem. Although we fell short of the division championship, we came in third place and had a winning record for perhaps the first time in the history of Golda Ox varsity baseball team. I could not be more proud of the way my teammates battled, and I will always look fondly on my time there. The last thing I want to talk about is the advice I would give to athletes still at GOA. I'll start lightly by saying that under no circumstances should an athlete ever take pizza that is not meant for them. This is a reference to the now infamous Pizzagate scandal of 2018 that involved us junior varsity basketball players taking unattended pizza from a classroom. Thankfully, we were swiftly brought to justice by Miss Shapiro, who now is in fact the head of PE. I would like to think it was this moment that inspired her to take up the position. Additionally, a tip would be to maybe speak some Hebrew when playing against other schools. We used it on the baseball team, and it was quite effective. We all finally felt like we were getting our money's worth for the Hebrew classes. Now, my serious advice is to embrace your teammates and learn from them. If you are an older kid on the team, be a mentor to the younger kids. I cannot stress enough the importance of being a good teammate and friend. It won't only help your team's performance, it will also build long-lasting relationships. As for me, I will be forever grateful to GOA Athletics. I was given opportunities that would not have been offered to me at other schools. At GOA, I could play a sport every season for 7 years. I was given the chance to be on 3 varsity teams. I led the state of New Jersey in stolen bases my sophomore season. In a public school, I may not have ever been in a position to come close to achieving that milestone. That means I would have missed out on the chance to be nicknamed White Lightning by some of our opponents. My time here has been invaluable. I am sad to be leaving, and even a bit envious of the opportunities that many of you underclassmen and middle schoolers have to look forward to, but I am ready for what comes next because of the experiences that I have had here. I want to say a huge thanks to all my former coaches, starting with coaches Mike and Ray of middle school soccer, Mr. Stern of middle school baseball, coaches Juan and Oren from varsity soccer, Coach Sandy from middle and high school basketball, Coach Kozar from JV basketball and varsity baseball, and Coach Genova of varsity baseball, who took the time to help me improve my skills and come to some of our games even after he left our school. I would also like to thank athletic directors Ms. Herman and Mr. Kozar, who mercifully gave me an extra uniform on the rare occasions that I would forget to bring one on game day. I wish all the student athletes luck as they prepare for next year's seasons. Thank you.
Thank you to all students, parents, administrators, and trainers that helped make our season special. While our team had 4 wins and 4 losses, and our players enjoyed their share of big victories and emotional defeats, the games of this fall will eventually fade into memories. In the end, the measures of success are not the statistics or wins, rather they are the friendships, lessons, and maturing that are the result of effort, selfless commitment to the team, and dedication to personal betterment. Based on that, our student athletes of our boys' middle school soccer program were truly successful. As their coach, I was fortunate to have been part of it. Now on to the awards. Most Improved Player, Aiden Haase, one of our goalkeepers. He was always ready when called upon and came up with some spectacular saves when needed to keep us in the game. Congratulations, Aiden. Defensive Player of the Year, Jonas Wishnic, our center back. Not a defensive player, but more a midi. I needed someone I could count on to steady our back line. Selfless as he is, he agreed to play where needed and made a huge contribution to our team. Congratulations, Jonas. And Rookie of the Year, Joshua Berelowitz. We had a very talented 6th grade class, often starting 5 to 6 players. Josh played where needed, and his skill and understanding of the game helped to stabilize our central midfield. Congratulations, Josh. So as we close the book on an exciting 2019 season, I'm looking forward to making 2020 a real season to remember. So thank you for a wonderful year, and I hope you are just as excited as I am as we prepare for what lies ahead. With all my respect and admiration,
Good evening, everybody. Coach Kozar here to talk about the girls' middle school soccer season. It was such an exciting season for the girls as we got some really great wins and competed hard in every game that we played. I feel that every girl on the team improved, and as a coach, that's what you really wish for. That was really nice to see. We had a really gritty, kind of hard-working team this year, and some really great younger players that I feel like they will definitely carry the team for the next couple of years. It was awesome to see. I want to announce my award winners for this girls' middle school soccer season, and we're going to start with first, Most Outstanding. The Most Outstanding award goes to Alyson Biloon. Ali was one of the hardest players. She played so hard on the field from start to finish. It was great on both the offensive and defensive side of the field. Scored some really big goals for us when we needed them most. So, Alyson Biloon, Most Outstanding. Next award I'm giving out is the MVP. The MVP goes to Solana Farbiars. Solana was our starting goalkeeper this year. She was amazing. She made some incredible saves to keep us competitive in a lot of our games. She worked hard on and off the field, and it definitely showed. Without her making some of those great saves, we could not have had we could not have won some of the games that we did. So MVP, you deserve it. Coach's Award is my third award. Final award is going to go to Talia Perlstein. Talia was a leader on and off the field with her play on the field and her willingness to volunteer and help out with things off the field. Her leadership will definitely be missed next season. She was a great asset to the team. She has a good soccer mind. She really loves the game, and she looks to improve every time she steps on the field in practice, which is, coach's dream. I wish her good luck on our varsity team for this upcoming fall season. So that's it. 3 award winners. Congratulations, girls, on being the award winners. You definitely deserve it. Looking forward to another great season coming this fall for girls middle school soccer. Signing off.
Middle school girls tennis team had a great fall season. I was excited to have many enthusiastic 7th graders join the team. Some were new to the sport, and everyone worked at improving their skills. Lots of great sportsmanship and school spirit was shown. The first award is the Coach's Award, and it goes to Gabrielle Jaffee. Gabby is constantly working on her skills, and her game has improved tremendously. She helped the younger girls, was very flexible in her position, and always showed great sportsmanship and competitiveness. The next award is the MVP Doubles Award, which goes to Hannah Gutnick and Giselle Weiss. Hannah and Giselle are great competitors and always tried their hardest. They also were very flexible in their playing positions and always showed upbeat and positive attitudes. Lastly, the Most Improved Player Award goes to Peri Newman. Peri came to the team as a sixth grader and was brand new to the sport. She was able to take instruction well and saw great results as her game improved tremendously. She was also a big help with motivating the younger girls. I look forward to another fun season and growing the team. I hope everyone will continue to work on improving their skills. A special shout out to our lone sixth grader, Lior, who is a great sport, and I hope she will recruit some classmates to join the team. Wishing the eighth graders much success in their future endeavors. Thank you.
Hello, everybody, and good evening. Hope everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, and doing well during this crazy time. I'm Eliot Bank. I am the middle school cross-country coach, and I wanted to talk about our season. We had an amazing season. We had a really large team this year compared to what we've had in the past. I had 13 athletes, 13 runners, and we, from beginning to end, I saw improvement across the board, from our slowest runner to our fastest runner. Everyone improved, and everyone gritted out a hard season. Some weather issues, some race issues where we had logistic issues where we'd show up to a race and only one other team was there with only one racer, to one race where we showed up and there was no one there. But either way, we did an amazing job. Everyone gave their all every time out, every practice, and it worked and it showed improvement. And that's just a testament to you guys for putting in your work. As for the awards, here we go. Our Most Improved Runner award goes to Hannah Talpins. Hannah started the season. I think she had a little bit of a tough time at the beginning adjusting to the running, but towards the end, she really came through and she ran the full distances and really put in the work throughout the season to get there. I'm really proud of you, Hannah. Great job. Couldn't have asked for anything more from you. I can't wait to have you next year. Hope you continue running and keep running throughout the summer and throughout this crazy time. That's one thing we can do, go out there and run. The True Grit Award will go to Maya Suskauer. Maya, no matter what I asked for, she put in the work. And when I gave optional parts of workouts, Maya was always there doing it. Maya always wanted more. It was never hard enough. It was never too easy. It was never too hard. She just kept wanting to go and go and go. And what amazed me was that after cross-country practice, there were nights where she was going off to swim practice, which I'm not even sure why she continued or she was willing to do the extra parts of the workout. But great job, Maya. It's amazing to watch. It definitely inspired me through my workouts throughout the season last year when I was training for my marathon during cross-country season. So it's great to be inspired by my own athletes. The Go the Distance Award goes to Joey Askin. I don't know if Joey knew what he was getting himself into when he came to cross-country. Joey is a prolific basketball player. He's a baseball player, and he's used to these sports where you don't run for long periods of time. You run quickly, you run really hard, your power, and then you get a break. It doesn't happen that way in running, but Joey learned how to adapt and learned how to run the distance. And I know it wasn't so easy, but he did a great job, and it was amazing to watch from beginning to end. Great job, Joey. I hope you continue your running career as you go into high school next year. I only see good things ahead for you. And our Speed Demon Award goes to Jesse Schiffman. Jesse, this was his second year on the team. He's a seventh grader, and he is fast. I wouldn't want to get into a race with Jesse because he's out there and he's out there to win, and he puts in the effort, and he's willing to do the things on the side, the extra work after practices, between practices, and that's what makes him better, and that's what makes him really fast. So Jesse, great job on the season, great job on your wins, some of your races. It's really fun to watch, and I really enjoy watching. And I'm going to miss it over the summer. I missed it for the past few months. So I hope you continue running over the summer. I hope you continue achieving your goals, getting into some virtual races maybe. Everyone out there can continue running, do some virtual races, and I hope to see you back in August. Hopefully the situation has changed and we can continue and get back to cross country in August. Have a great summer, everybody. Congratulations to our winners.
The girls varsity soccer team finished this year with a winning record of 7-5, which is a compliment to everyone on the team because we only had 13 players. So we really needed the contributions from everybody in order to have a successful season like we did. So congratulations to everyone on the team. I do have 3 award winners for this season. The first award was the Team Spirit Award, which I'm giving to freshman Izzy Zellen. Izzy came to the team as the only freshman who played this year with enthusiasm, a smile on her face, energy, which rubbed off on everyone. And it was just a pleasure to have her on the team. Her energy level was just fantastic and just kept everyone in a really good mood the whole year. So congratulations, Izzy. My second award was the most improved player, and I give that one this year to junior Maya Soudry. Maya came to the preseason this year in the best shape she's ever been in. We always have a thing about her running, but her running was tremendous this year, and it really helped on the field, her ability to stay on the field because she was in so much better shape. She had the most goals she's ever had this year, and she was also really important in setting up goals for other players. So congratulations, Maya, most improved award winner. And finally, I have a special award, the Team MVP and Coaches Award, and I'm giving that to Ali Landau. Ali has had a tremendous 4-year career on the soccer team, and from the moment she first stepped on the field as a freshman, she just wanted to be the best player on the field. Whether we're with warm-ups, when we're running or sprinting, always wanted to be the best. And when you have a tremendously gifted player like Ali, and she's the hardest worker on the team, that just raises everyone else's level up. So Ali, congratulations. Finished as the career leader in goals, assists, and points. And it's going to be hard to follow in your footsteps, but you just set a tremendous example for everybody. And the leadership was great this year, the last couple of years. So congratulations on just a stellar career on the varsity soccer team. And I'm looking forward to next season. Everyone's going to step up. Everyone's going to be in great shape when they show up and contribute again to the highest level they can. And I really am already looking forward to getting out and getting on that field and seeing everyone again. So again, congratulations to this past team. Congratulations to the award winners, and I look forward to seeing everyone next year.
Hey, Gold Ock Academy, Mr. Kozar. Going to talk a little bit about boys varsity soccer for this past fall season. I got a chance to watch a few of their games, and they played hard every game, beginning to end. It was a good season for them. Had a lot of really cool moments during the season. As far as the awards go, from your coach, so the MVP, most valuable player, went to Asaf Aryeh. Asaf was just outstanding on the field. I got a chance to see him play this year, and he was just incredible on both sides of the ball. Asaf is the kind of kid that, winning is important to him, and he does all he can to help his team. Just an excellent player overall. The most outstanding player award went to Josh Berger. Josh Berger, what can I say about this kid? Any team that he's on, automatically he's better because of Josh Berger. He just plays with so much energy and passion, whether it's on the court, on the field, whatever he decides to do. I mean, just a great overall athlete. And I can't say enough about Josh and his athletic abilities. Just a great talent. Coaches Award this year goes to Ethan Landau. Ethan Landau, very passionate, very talented also. in what he decides to do. Plays a lot of different sports as well. Just a leader on the field. I mean, Ethan's leadership, whether it's on the field, on the court, is going to be missed. You guys are all three of you guys are seniors now, and you've been a huge part of the GOA athletic program for the years you've been here. And now that you're going to your next chapter in life, the GOA program is certainly going to miss you guys, all three of you. So thank you. Congratulations on receiving these awards. And I hope you guys continue to bring that energy and passion to your future life endeavors. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
The Golda Ock girls tennis team had a successful 6-5 season. The girls were in a division against highly competitive public schools, some with enrollments upward of 2,000 students. Somehow, the girls managed to beat Belleville and Bloomfield high schools, schools with enrollments of 1,700 and 2,000 students respectively, along with other victories against schools with enrollments of 1,000 plus. It's amazing that the girls were able to do that. They did it with hard work and commitment to the team. This group of girls had good camaraderie and were a pleasure to coach. All right, now for my award winners. My best all-round player, without a doubt, was Jessica Moskowitz. Jessica is certainly one of the feistiest and most competitive players I've ever coached, and that's quite a compliment given that I've been coaching tennis for about 25 years. As team captain, her leadership skills and enthusiasm rivaled none. She is a great kid, and I am happy to present this award to her. My next award goes to the most improved player, and that's Grace Saperstein. Grace may be quiet, but she is a great listener. She absorbed everything that I told her and managed to implement the skills into practice and match play almost immediately. Grace is a pleasure to coach, and I look forward to having Grace on the team for another 3 years. I look forward to the fall season, especially since all of the players from the year 2019 will be returning. Thank you.
Greetings, Golda Ock Academy. Coach Chris Troiano, cross country, 2019. The most impressive part of our season, I would say, would be our roster increase. Our total roster of 14 runners, the highest amount in 9 or 10 years. Most of that was largely due to 7 freshmen, 4 boys and 3 girls. Building for the future, all ran well. And we actually have 6 awards. But just before I get into the awards, the boys finished at 8 wins, 3 losses overall, and 7 wins, 1 loss in our conference for dual meets. The girls were not able to score. They never did quite have 5 runners in a meet, even though we did have 5 ladies total. Work on that for 2020. But for the 6 awards, we have obviously 3 for each gender. With all the freshmen, we had Newcomer of the Year awards. And for the girls, it was Gabby Zellen. She had had very good attendance and very good running. She led the way for all the freshmen in the 2 mile, kept improving her times and worked hard. Gabby was a real asset to the team. And for the boys, it was freshman Julian Duberstein. Julian was a converted 800-meter runner from his 8th grade days previous year. Julian pretty much had just about the top time of the year. So it was a nice conversion for him. The freshmen basically run 2 miles, and varsity is 3.1 miles. But we had a number of freshmen that did run the varsity distance, including Julian. And the most dedicated of the year for boys was Andrew Steiner. And even though he's a Patriots fan, Andrew was most deserving of this award. He had the highest attendance. Andrew kept coming around and working hard. He had just about also pretty much with Julian the top time for the year. And also for most dedicated for the ladies was freshman Sophie Fischer. Sophie had the highest attendance among the ladies. And even though the freshmen left early for overseas on November 3rd, and they missed the state prep meet on November 6th. And she still kept coming to practice along with some other freshmen after the season concluded on October 17th. But she had the highest attendance. Sophie was very dedicated. Another asset for the team. And final award's a coach's award, which not only doesn't necessarily represent best runner or the top runner, but just someone who worked hard and led the team. And definitely ZC Brown, our senior, led the way with stretches and warm-ups, along with Danielle Hodes, our female coach's award winner, senior Danielle, also led the team. Very steady runner. Kept coming to practice. Both ZC and Danielle worked very hard, and they were both assets to the team, especially leading with all the stretches and warm-ups. So in closing, definitely looking forward to 2020, especially with the freshmen. We'll lose 4 seniors, obviously, to graduation, probably 10 possible returnees, and hopefully new recruits. We certainly can build on for 2020. And wish everyone a very well and healthy summer and safe summer. Congratulations to all the graduates. And thank you all for your attention. And as I say, enjoy the summer. Have a safe and healthy summer. Thank you.
Hi, Goldock Academy. So glad we can still make this awards assembly happen, even though we cannot physically be present together. To start off, our varsity girls volleyball season was incredible with all hands on deck. We had a rough beginning, but as we continued throughout the season, we got to see this team come together. That being said, the first award goes to an athlete who has been progressively improving since her middle school volleyball started and has shown consistency since then. She was a catalyst within this team who helped us to become competitive and stay competitive in each and every game. This year's Coach's Award goes to Shir Komarovsky. The second award goes to an athlete who has been defensively solid in the back row, who has given us consistent second chance plays for us to be competitive throughout each match this year and prior years and seasons. She was also always hustling for every ball and never gave up on every play. This year's Defensive Player of the Year goes to Emma Beekelman. The third award goes to an athlete who has grown exponentially as a player and as a captain. She was the heart and soul of this year's team and gave everything she could, even through the toughest games and losses. This year's MVP award goes to our senior and captain, Noah Russo. So proud of this team, and although I will not be returning next year, I do wish all the seniors good luck in all their endeavors. Lastly, I want to thank Mr. Kozar for being a great athletic director, for always supporting me and being patient with me. Also want to thank Mr. Shapiro for all these years for being a great supporter to this volleyball program and for supporting me personally. My heart will always be a Golda Ak. Thanks. Hi, Golda Ak Middle School. Thanks for joining us in this virtual awards ceremony. I know it's pretty unique. First time for me, first time probably for you guys, but glad we can all be here. Our season this year for the girls' middle school volleyball season has been, without a doubt, a fun season. We had so many bright moments and so many close scoring games where many of the girls gained so much confidence in themselves and in each other. So happy for each and every 8th grader going into high school and wish them the best of luck next year. And I'm hoping that they all play volleyball. With that being said, first award goes to an athlete who has been an absolute joy in watching her grow throughout her middle school volleyball career. She has made this her best season by far, and she has shown her abilities through practice and through games, and I can't tell you enough how much she has grown and how I'm so proud of her. This year's Coach's Award goes to Ellie, but everyone knows her as Eliana Finkel. Second award goes to an athlete who has been offensively solid and has improved her serving game again, helping her team win games this year. She has shown so much growth in 3 years with me, and she will continue to be a solid player next year. This year's co-MVP award goes to Aliza Bieber. Third award goes to an athlete who has been solid in every part of her game. She gave 100% of her effort and hustle on the court and loved this game so much that it showed all the time. She has been a joy to work with, to coach, and to mentor, and I hope she plays volleyball for the rest of her life. This year's MVP goes to my captain, Gabrielle Jaffee. Thank you, middle school volleyball, for a great season. Good luck to all the 8th graders again who are going into high school next year. I wish you the best. Thanks.
Good evening, everybody, and I'm back. Middle school girls basketball. We had an amazing season this year. When I first looked at the team and saw the roster and saw that we had 17, 18 girls on the team, I was a little nervous. And we did have some growing pains getting into it, but from beginning to end, I saw improvement from start to finish in all of our players, which is amazing. Everyone gave their all in every practice. Everyone wanted to learn how to play, wanted to get better at the game and improve their skills. And that's, as a coach, that's all I can ask for. That's really an amazing accomplishment by you guys. And it inspires. It really does. We had a great season, our best season in my tenure. We were 11-4. We had some great games. We had some good games, and we had some tough games. But no matter what, all season long, no matter what the situation was, we had some couple games where we were in just a bad environment, and times were getting tough. And you guys gave it your all, and that is really amazing, and it's fun to watch. And it was a really amazing coaching, you guys, and I'm really proud of you. So from start to finish, from player 1 to player 17, from my 6th graders to my 8th graders, great job. As for the awards, here we go. So I am going to give the first award to our comeback player of the year. Emilia Lebeau is our comeback player of the year. Mimi, you played for me in 6th grade. You took a year off in 7th grade, and we missed you, and you came back in 8th grade. And not only did you come back, you came back and you were willing to do whatever you needed to do. You ended up being one of the first people off the bench, and you played great defense, and you got aggressive, and you really showed hard work, and I'm really proud of you. I really do hope that you continue your basketball career as you go into high school. I'll miss you. Great job. Keep it up. Our Defensive Stopper Award goes to Shoshana Newman. Shoshana, what can I say? Whenever we needed a stop, whenever we needed someone on defense to step it up, to get in the way, to get their positioning, you were always there, and you took care of everything. And whenever other teams started scoring, you got the position, you got the offensive foul. You just did what you needed to do defensively. Congratulations. It's great watching you play. I love watching you play. The heart you give us, and the defensive effort. So continue that in high school. I'm sure you will. And can't wait to see what happens in the future. Our most prolific scorer award goes to Giselle Weiss. Giselle, whenever we needed points, you were there. You scored from the minute we started our season. I remember that first game. You walked down the court. You stopped at the three-point line. You took a shot. I think I went like this because I don't love three-pointers, especially like that quickly in a game. And it went right in, and that was it. That just kind of set the tone for the season. between threes, between getting in and taking the ball hard to the layup, to the basket. Whenever we needed points, you were there for us. Thank you very much. Great job. Good luck in high school, and continue the hard work. Our all-around player, what can I say? We had 3 captains this year. We had, Peri Newman, Giselle Weiss, and Shoshana Newman. Peri, you were not only a captain, but you were our all-around player, defensively, offensively, leadership on and off the court. You wear your emotions on your sleeve, which is sometimes amazing and sometimes not so amazing. But either way, your effort and your drive to win rubs off on everyone around you. So good job. Keep up the good work. Keep playing hard. Keep playing smart basketball. Really proud of you. As for the rest of you, continue playing outdoors this time of year. We can play outdoors. We're all stuck around in our homes, but keep improving. This is the time to improve. If you don't have a basketball court, basket or hoop, just practice your form, practice your dribbling, practice your passing, find someone else in your family. Keep it up through the summer. I can't wait to November to our practices begin again. Have a great summer, everybody. Thank you very much.
What's up, guys? I'm Coach PJ, the middle school volleyball coach for boys. This season was interesting because of the fact that no one has really played volleyball before, competitively at least, just kind of in gym class. But we try to teach the boys and the girls how to play real volleyball, and especially for myself, I coached the boys' high school as well. So I get these boys, if they want to continue volleyball into high school. So it's very important we actually teach them the game. But I think overall we had a strong season. The boys learned a lot. So this year our most improved player was our setter, Caleb. So congratulations on that award. And our MVP was Kenny the man. Kenny definitely deserves that. He had some strong serves and definitely pulled us out of some tough spots in the games. So again, great season. I'm proud of all you guys, and I hope to see you next year.
Welcome, Golda Ak Academy, to the Sports Award. I guess it's not going to be a dinner. Maybe I'll eat a little bit later. But anyway, I want to present the award to the middle school basketball team. We had a fabulous year. We had some wins that nobody expected us to have. Against Irvington, they came in the gym big, huge, athletic, and I guess it was a David and Goliath, and we came out of victor and with a big victory. And it's a fun season. A lot of great players on our middle school team with a lot of potential for next year. So the first award that I would like to present is to the MVP, the heart and soul of our team, Joe Askin. Just a tremendous talent, scored, passed, played defense, did everything that we needed. I don't know where we would have been without him because we had such a young team, but he was fabulous. Hopefully he works hard this summer and moves right up to the varsity. He has that kind of potential and that kind of talent. Other teams feared him. He was that good. So he is this year's MVP. Thanks, Joe, for a great season. Our second one would be our Coaches Award. Very special person, Dak Siegel. Very polite, always did whatever I asked, worked hard, became a better basketball player as the season came on. Never, if I took him in or out of the game, he started every game. If I took him in or out, never was a question about anything. And definitely exemplified what a Coach's Award would get. And he was he had a fabulous year. Our third award winner was our most outstanding award, and that was the Brandon Sternthal. And I'll tell you what, it didn't seem like he ever missed a shot. When he took a shot, you can count on it. He helped win many of our games this season. Just a 7th grader, so we'll be back next year. But he answered everything I could ask for. And just a pleasant young mensch. And it was a pleasure to have him play for us. Next year's team is going to be young. We have a lot of great 6th graders coming up. And we have a lot of talented players. And we're looking forward to another great season at Golda Ak Academy. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, so I want to lead off by saying thank you for having me as your coach this season. You guys are a great group of athletes, outstanding group of young men, and it really was a pleasure to have my first coaching job with you guys. Obviously we started off the season a little bit shaky, but we bounced back. You guys stayed focused, stayed the course, worked hard. You guys made tremendous improvements as individual players and as a team, and I hope you guys all saw that too as you started to win some more games and play at a higher level more consistently as the season progressed. So yeah, thank you again guys, and great season to all of you. For our awards, first up we've got the Coaches Award. That's going to go to Lon Feldman. Feldy's the man. Feldy brought a lot of positive energy to practice and to games every time, whether it was a little bit of humor or encouragement for his teammates, and that goes a long way. It's much more appreciated and much more needed than I can really express. So thank you for that, Feldy. Yeah, great job, dude. Next up, we've got the Most Outstanding Player Award. That's going to go to Imbar. Imbar is a great athlete and a very smart player. For the whole season, defensively, he did a great job covering some of the better players, better scorers that we faced end-to-end on the court, putting a lot of pressure on them, getting steals, and the whole time was a consistent offensive threat for us too. So great season, Imbar. Our MVP award is going to go to Oren. Obviously, a lot of buckets, a lot of assists, a lot of rebounds, a lot of steals all season. Made a lot of plays that even surprised me. But most importantly, Oren started the season a very good player and was open to learning, very coachable, and worked hard, and finished the season an even better player. So outstanding job, dude. Can't wait to see you keep growing as a player. To wrap up, I'd like to say to the whole team, I think you guys, I believe you guys really will all do even better at the varsity level than you probably know you will now. And I can't wait to see you guys keep growing as players and grow as a team. So yeah, stay working hard, stay focused, and yeah, see you guys next season.
Golda Ak Academy. Varsity. Yes, we like to laugh, like to have fun. A good joke now and then would be great, and I always like to provide that. So this year's varsity was like unreal because it was predominantly all seniors. The only freshman was Alex Stein, was the only underclassman on the varsity team. And he had a tremendous year, but our seniors were forefront, our stability of our team. And let me present the award winners. First of all, Sophie, unbelievable player. every team feared him. They tried to box him, one him, double team, whatever, once they realized what he could do. Long range bomber, he could shoot from anywhere, could handle the ball, played defense, did about everything for our team, was first team all selection, all state in our division, and just a great player, a pleasure to have on the team. And he's good enough to play college ball at some level, somewhere. But I know he will make Golda proud in whatever he does. So we're going to miss you. Next was our Coaches Award. What can I say? But Ethan Landau, he was hurt. He wanted to play. He would be hurt, whatever. He just wanted to play. He loved to play basketball, worked hard on his craft, and always listened, had a great attitude, was the extension of the team. It's not that easy when you have all seniors. Everybody wants to play, but he was there for me to talk to, and it was just a pleasure to have. His leadership on the corner as the point guard was fabulous. Probably 99% of the time, he made the right play at the right time. So we're going to miss you dearly. You know all the plays, and he could help all his teammates. Yes, a real mensch. Thank you, Ethan. Third award winner. Ethan also made second team all-state, all-conference. Third award winner made also second team all-state, all-conference, was feared by any player from any other team. Just a tremendous defensive player, and that's why he got the defensive award. It didn't matter who you were, how many points you scored, he was there to shut you down. When I went to the meeting for all the teams, all the coaches knew who he was. They all knew, because when I put him on somebody, it was just like locked up. It was like a glove. It was just amazing. He could just shut people down, no matter how athletic they were and how good they were. And Josh Berger, I'm going to miss you dearly. Also heart and soul of the team. A little bit about the team. The team we had some injuries. We had some sickness at the end, but we still managed to have a great season, a winning season. 7-7 in conference, wins over teams that were shocked that we would beat them. They just shook their heads when they left the gymnasium because they couldn't believe that our team could beat them. But we did, and in Golda Ak, Solomon Schechter, Golda Ak Academy tradition, we were the Mighty Mites, and the Roadrunners prevailed many, many times with victories after victories, and just a lot of enthusiasm this year, a lot of team camaraderie. The team stuck together, and even though we had a couple close, tough losses, missing some players, but we were in there right to the end. And like I said, we had a great season and a really, really great winning season. And next year, we're going to have to rebuild a little bit, but with an Alex Stein, it's going to make a big difference because he has the ability to carry a whole team. So keep working, have a great college career, whether it's basketball, whether it's just fun, academics, Judaism, the whole bit. Golda Ak tradition, Golda Ak tradition carries on. Thank you once again.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy that we have this opportunity to keep tradition with the sports awards, and I'm very excited to be able to talk about the girls varsity basketball team. We had a great season this year, finishing with a 15-5 record, as well as having 4 players make the all-division team. There were many milestones and accomplishments that were made this year, and the first time, I believe, in school history that one of our girls was recruited by several NCAA teams and signed a letter of intent to play basketball. The first award is a sharpshooter award, and that will be given to Kira Kress. Along with her teammates, I would constantly remind her to shoot the ball because to this day, Kira doesn't realize how good she is and how many times her shots have been the pivotal turning point in our wins. Anytime we would need a big bucket, the ball found its way to Kira and she put it in the basket. The next award is the Coaches Award, and that was rightfully earned by Gabi Newman. She may be the youngest person to ever need a double knee replacement, but that never stopped her from giving the team everything that she had. Gabi may not be the most vocal or the most skilled player on the team, but she was the most important person on keeping the girls together and focused. Last but certainly not least is the MVP award. For the fourth consecutive year, this honor will be given to Ali Landau. Words will not do justice in describing her talent and her game, so I will share a quick story from the end of season coaches meeting. When the Independence Division sat down to nominate players for these awards, the coach from Central High School, whose team won our division title, said, to be honest, there's no reason to be here. Sure, some of us have players who are good, but none of us have anyone who compares to Ali Landau. There should be a separate list this year with just her name on it 5 times. I've had the pleasure of coaching a lot of these girls for anywhere between 5 to 7 years, and it has been such an honor to do so. These girls work so hard, and even though the odds are usually against them, athletically speaking, they always battle and never give up. When they got on the court, their fears and doubts went away. Each of them fed off of the other's energy and confidence, and we won a lot of games that no one expected us to. There's no doubt that next year will be tough, but I have confidence in this group and that we will battle and continue to grow this program for the future. I would like to give a special shout out to all the student managers from all of the teams, but especially Emma Burke and Eve Askin, who was a player manager for me. I would also like to thank parents who also made the commitment to the team. And for those of you who showed up to our home and away games, you made it special for your daughters and gave us an extra boost. Congratulations to all the student athletes on your personal and team success, and thank you to Mr. Kozar for making athletics and this awards ceremony possible. Thank you.